Hello and welcome to Silver Star Guidance YouTube channel. This is the first series of videos in the monthly readings. It's a new channel, this one, so be sure if you do like your reading to like and subscribe. And let's see what we have for the messages for Virgo. Yeah, thought so. Not that one, not just yet anyway. For the month of November. So this is people born under the energy of Virgo. I've had that come up a lot for people already, yeah. Seems like the past is playing a bit of a catch up this month. Dun, dun, dun. Here's that one, come on. Alright, other messages for sign of Virgo for November 2018. I have already previously cleared and shuffled this deck, but always do it again while I'm doing the reading. This is just a 9-card spread, just done intuitively, so don't use set positions and take what comes. Virgo, November 2018. I'm getting mixed messages as coming in. For some reason. I was almost going to put that sideways, it's like it wasn't sure. But that one does want to come out. Alright. Interesting. So, dealing with some conflict and wanting to move away from the conflict. So with the 7, it is reflecting back. You know, you're quite confident with other people's. I think it feels like it's opinions coming at you. You sort of like you don't want to hear it, I guess, and you're sort of going your own way. It does seem like I'm not sure if it really relates to heartbreak. I think for some of you possibly, but it just seems like it's more concentrating on the clouds and the rain behind rather than the heart, so to speak. It's just like it's kind of feel miserable at this time. Possibly it's like being let down, and just feeling, you know, maybe you've been hurt in the past. It's something that you're revisiting. There is going to be, it seems like, you know, like an offer coming in, possibly, you know, perhaps maybe a little bit of a gift, you know, maybe someone might be trying to help you out, you know, point you in the right direction, and you're basically looking at this opportunity or at this person coming in, and looks like, yeah, it's like the past is coming charging in towards you while you're looking at something that's new, something that's old is sort of trying to bust its way in and go, hey, look, you know, you're done with this yet, come back here. I think that's something that you're going to need to deal with, it seems, which is related to this. It's yeah, it's whatever this is. It might be someone that you've let go of, as it turned your back on. It seems like it's sort of it's pointing that out to me. And you're looking to something else that's coming in, but it's like the past is, you got to sort of deal with the past first before you can deal with the future, so to speak. The future does look good. You know, I think if accepting this is a good thing, this opportunity or this gift that's coming in, it could lead to something, you know, quite good coming into the future towards the end of the month. But this energy you're going to have to deal with, unfortunately, before that happens. I know it's caused conflict in the past, but you're done with like with the overall energy here is, you know, you're done with it stressing you out. You know, there's no more sort of sleepless nights over it. It's like you've dealt with it already, but it's coming back in, whatever. Yeah, it's what it feels like. It's something from the past that's coming back in. It's not letting go, and it's coming in like hard. It's like, you know, this is what I have to say, and you're going to hear it whether you want to or not. You just sort of you don't really care, but it's something that you're going to have to deal with, I think, for you to move towards this, because this is going to bring, you know, a prosperous, good future. I think not just for you, but other people involved too. You do have the experience to deal with this sort of stuff. I think you're quite confident with the Page of Swords in reversed. Possibly not, you know, thinking everything through completely, but you know, that's all right. But I think that you do, you know, you do. Something else that's coming in there. It's you have the experience, but you don't have the mastery of it. Like, yeah, it's something unfamiliar. Yeah, it feels it's sort of like on new ground, I guess. It feels like, you know. You know, this is creating a prosperous future, and this is, you know, being well balanced and, you know, coming into fulfillment. But I think there's something sort of puts you off balance, and I'm getting it really strongly, like it relates to this. It seems like this person from the past is coming in that you've already gotten over previously, and, you know, you've just sort of finished with all the conflicts and put it behind you, and, you know, you've had your misery and your time, and you've put that behind you. You've got some new offer coming in, and, you know, you're looking to the future, you're waiting and just assessing your options, and then, like, the past is just coming, no, I'm not going to let you have it, like, you gotta listen to me, like, you gotta, like, this is some, you know, some stress coming in, like, you gotta listen to this truth, you know. But I think that you're quite aware of what the truth actually is, and I think this is, you know, by really sticking to what you know to be true, I think this is something very positive is going to come out of it. It's like it's going to turn, like, one little thing by coming into this point, by, you know, working together, it's going to create a lot more of abundance for you, and not just for you, but it seems like family as well is involved. But yeah, it's sort of put you a bit off balance with this sort of thing, but it's really not, you're not letting it get to you very much, but it's still, you know, it's still on your thoughts. But that's okay, you know, you're going to come into a really stable position, it seems, you know, with career, with money's good, you know, you've already attained and worked very hard to create this life, and it's this in the middle that's interfering. But I think you've already dealt with it once before. You don't know why it's coming back, but I think you're quite capable and ready to Well, you probably, no one's ever really ready for, something like that coming in, but I think that you're quite capable of dealing with it. And it'll put you off for a bit, and it might sort of, make you rethink things a little bit, but, I think you're quite capable of dealing with it. I think you're quite capable of, growing your own sort of life and looking after your own finances, looking after with your family, looking after, friends socially. But this is more, it's more to do with, you just got to deal with this once it comes in, and it is from a past sort of hurt, I would say, rather than sort of, because it is a general reading, so I'll say sort of, it is from a past hurt, whatever that may be. But it seems like someone, whoever this person was, I think possibly they were hurt, that, let's say it might be, say, a relationship that you had and that you let go of and you got over, and this person just going, like, you're starting to get a bit of attention from, some, handsome young man, for example, might be coming in, or something like that, or, man or lady, doesn't matter. It's not sort of gender specific, any of this, but it's someone from the past that you've had to deal with that it's just not going to let go, and they're going to let you know about it. It's like it's going to be quite obvious, it seems. But you're quite calm and confident, and it's only keeping with that you're really going to end up with what you want. I think this part, it's like accepting a small offer and seeing it for what it is. I think it's going to help you actually grow, get into something much more abundant and stable, and whether even that you end up being on your own and you're happy with doing that. But I think you've got it quite within you to just, be happy with what you have, what you've worked very hard for in the past, and you're really not ready to let anyone sort of disrupt that, which is good. It's gonna, it'll put you a bit off balance, but I don't think it's really. It's only when you start thinking about it too much, trying to over-rationalize things perhaps, and rather than just seeing things for what they are. It's you've done it once before. You can do it again, I'm sure. You're quite strong. You'll be able to get there. And I think coming into December is going to start looking quite prosperous for you. Possibly, to do with career, to do with money. Being it's, pentacles, it's dealing with more materialistic and the physical world sort of thing rather than spiritual. And this does have more to do with sort of daily life than really like the spiritual path, so to speak, in this reading. No, that's good. I think it's probably one of the more positive ones I've had so far, even though I've had, with all the heartbreak, etc., or the sorrow from the past. But October was a hard month, and there's a lot of things that are being dealt with from the past coming into November. It's not quite over yet, but I think by the end of November for a lot of people, well, the majority, I think it's going to, things are going to start turning around. I've seen that in every reading so far too. Coming into the end of the month, things will start turning around, hopefully for everyone, I think, and don't let it get to you. You'll be okay. You'll deal with it when it comes. It'll put you a little off balance, but you know where you stand, you know where you're at, you've got things together, and just you'll start concentrating and focusing more on your immediate friends and family and yourself and your home and career, that sort of thing. And this might not pertain to romance, but it might even pertain to a new job offer or something like that. It might involve some travel, something like that. Maybe the other person doesn't like that, but you know where you're going. And I think it is only showing positive things coming into the future, coming into December. you're going to be in a nice, strong and stable position. Okay, Virgo, I hope you've enjoyed your reading for November. If you did like this reading, be sure to subscribe and make a like there on the video, and I'm going to be following up with some love and relationships in the next couple of days, so be sure to tune in for that one. Alright, until then, take care.